All right. Sunday. What is this? You ever just have a change of plans? You ever had in your mind for things to go one way? You put plans together in your mind and you plan things. And then when it comes time to execute said plans, things go completely different. Plans completely change. How do we deal with that? How do we, as followers of Jesus, how should we biblically respond to a change of plans? I wrote down 3 things this morning that I want to share with you all that I feel is a biblical response to a change of plans. I am no stranger to a change of plans. I've had plans change in my life many times. For example, I'm 32 years old. At this point in my life, my plans were to be halfway through a Major League Baseball / professional wrestling career. And surprise, surprise, those plans changed. Also, my family and I, our plans were originally to be at Disney World right now. Those plans changed. But I guess it's good. I mean, Disney World's fun, but I get to be here with you all making this video. My in-laws are moving into a new house. They have 3 trucks currently loaded with all of their belongings. 2 of them are right out this door. That's a window, not a door. Never mind. They were supposed to move in Friday. Well, plans changed. They're not moving in until sometime next week. They're currently living with my wife and I. Is my eye twitching? Do you see that? That's weird. Sometimes plans change. That's what I'm trying to say. So how should we respond to a change of plans? How can we biblically respond to a change of plans? There's 3 things I want to share. Number 1, first, when our plans change, discern whether or not our plans are changing because of our broken, chaotic world. Sometimes that's what changes our plans. We live in chaos. Our world is broken. We're experiencing that right now. We're experiencing a change of plans as a result of our broken, chaotic world. Is it that changing our plans, or is God just completely changing our plans? Sometimes he does that. This book, Bible, is full of people that God showed up in their lives and just completely changed their plans. People like Moses. He was living a completely different life. He had established a new job. He had a family. He had some sheep. And all of a sudden, God comes to him through a bush, a burning bush at that, and changes his life completely. Changes his plans completely. Table. Abraham did not plan to have kids at his advanced age, but God showed up and changed all that and started a nation with him. The disciples were living a life. They were fishing. They were tax collecting. They were doing different things, and Jesus walked up and said, "Hey, follow me," changing their plans, changing their life. Sometimes God just changes our plans. Sometimes God just says no. So how do we deal with that? First, discern what is changing our plans. And no matter what is changing our plans, whether it's God or a result of our broken, chaotic world, trust in God no matter what. Trust in God in that. Second, keep moving forward despite a change of plans. When you're on a road trip, sometimes things happen on that trip. You get a flat tire. Maybe you don't stop and eat at the place you wanted to. But you continue on the journey despite the things that happen on the way. Sometimes plans change on our journey, but we're still on the journey. So keep moving forward. And third, remember God has a plan. And I don't mean that in a cliche way where I say, hey, God's got a plan, it's all part of God's plan. I mean it as literally, he has a plan. I don't know necessarily what his plan is for our everyday individual lives. Like, I don't know what he's planning for me or you tomorrow or this afternoon necessarily, but I do know what his plan is because he tells us all throughout his word. He tells us through scriptures like John 3:16. You've probably heard that one before, where he says, "For God so loved the world that he gave his only begotten son, that whoever should believe in him should not perish but have eternal life." He tells us that plan, the plan to redeem us, the plan to redeem us through his son. That plan got put into motion as soon as Adam and Eve brought sin into our world. Don't necessarily blame them. We would have done it eventually. But as soon as they ate of the fruit they weren't supposed to, our world became broken and chaotic. But God put his plan in motion as soon as they did that. The plan is to redeem us through his son. We also see his plan through the Great Commission in Matthew 28, when he tells his disciples, "Go, therefore, and make disciples in all nations, teaching them, baptizing them, making disciples." So through those scriptures, we see God's plan to redeem us and to use us. Redeem us through his son and use us to go proclaim the message of his son to give him the glory. That is God's plan. And the good news is, those plans don't change. God's plans don't change. The plan of his son, the plan of Jesus, doesn't change. It was tried. They tried to change it when they put him on the cross, but he said, "Nope, my plans are still intact. My plans aren't changing. I'm out of my grave." Boom. So you're probably listening to this, watching this, and you're probably saying to yourself, I don't know what you're saying to yourself. I'm not going to tell you what you're saying. I'm just imagining this because sometimes I'm saying it. You're probably thinking, you know what? This is all nice, but the change of plans we're living in right now is affecting me tremendously. These change of plans right now are changing time that I will not get back. These change of plans right now are affecting me financially tremendously. These change of plans right now are affecting me mentally and spiritually and physically. And I'm not telling you to be okay with that. I'm not. What I am is being reminded myself and wanting to remind you today on this video, whenever you're watching, that God is with us. And God does have a plan to redeem and a plan to use us. Rest in that. Rest in that. Trust in him and keep moving forward, following him. Okay? We live in a broken, chaotic world. That's evident daily. But God is with us. The plan is still Jesus. That's not changing. Trust and rest in that. I hope you all have a great day. Have a great week. How have you responded to a change of plans? Comment below, or if you send us a message, let us know how you're doing. Like, subscribe to our channel if you haven't already. There's an alert button. Like I said, you guys know how to use YouTube. Be a part of things by subscribing and being a part of our channel here. We will be back Wednesday night with our youth group live. Really looking forward to that. Really enjoying those. What's really cool is when we come back and the new normal is established very soon, hopefully, we can still use these tools to continue to change the way we do things in a good way. And I'm really excited about that. So join us Wednesday night at 7 p.m. right here on our channel. Hope you guys have a great rest of your day. Speaking of, there's something I'm supposed to do today. What is it? Oh, happy birthday, Megan. It's my wife's 30th birthday. 30th. It's my wife's 30th birthday. Happy birthday, Megan. I love you. You're pretty. I'll see you this afternoon.